Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Fruits of Mother Nature Melbourne. Back to the channel. Now, yesterday at about 3 o'clock we received a package, assuming from North Queensland. Well, not assuming, because as you can see, I've already opened it out of sheer excitement. But this came yesterday, something that I've been waiting for about 2 weeks now. Finally arrived. You might have just caught a glimpse of it if you rewind it just on the right hand side of the screen. But I just thought I'd show you what actually came. So I'll open up the box. Now, packed very well, so keeping in the humidity. As you can tell, it's probably a tropical. The newspaper keeps it all moist in there. We received a letter. Hey Ken, this is the best sizes I can do for you. Best of luck, regards, Jan. Thanks, Jan, from Queensland. I'm more than happy with the sizes, and definitely will be giving you a shout out to all of my tropical friends here in Melbourne and other temperate climates in Australia who want to try growing this type of tree in cooler climate. So obviously when we received it, it was a maximum of 13 Celsius, cold, windy and rainy. But because we received them yesterday, they went straight into quarantine. And by quarantine I mean a tub full of seaweed solution and water, so that they didn't get any shock. And they're looking actually fantastic now. They looked a bit jet lagged when they arrived, but looking much better now. And yeah, without further ado, I'll introduce you to the 5 new family members of Fruits of Mother Nature Melbourne. Alright, there we go. Welcome to the family, the Brady Bunch, the coconut family. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beautiful Pacific Island coconuts. Not dwarf Malay, not gold Malay green, nothing like that. These are true Pacific coconuts, sprouted from Queensland, sent to Melbourne. Give you a closer look. These, as I mentioned, these have been sitting in seaweed solution, so they're a bit damp now, which is good. The weather is a bit cold, but it's not too cold, so there's no cold wind, which is great. This guy is about 60 centimeters from the nut. Maybe even tall, 70 to 80 centimeters. It's coconut number 1. Coconut number 2, which is growing at a bit of an angle, also about 70 centimeters. Very beautiful and green. And some of them are actually growing shoots on the bottom, some aren't, which is not too much of a worry, because these guys get all their energy from the nut itself. So another one there for you. And got some new growth coming out on the side there. And then unfortunately we've got a smaller one, which is not a problem. So these are going to all go in at the moment until we get some coconut fibre. Maybe mix that with a little bit of potting mix. These are all going to go in plastic bags to keep them humid during these slightly colder months that are left over, or these slightly colder weeks rather, that are left over in Melbourne. So they've come straight from Queensland, 27 degrees straight into 13 degrees in Melbourne. So obviously, you know, they may have received a bit of shock. We've tried to avoid that by popping them straight into some seaweed solution. And now they're going to go into plastic bags, again with a bit of with a bit of seaweed solution in there. to avoid shock and increase the humidity. So there you go, guys. Whoever's interested, I told her I'd shout out, and whoever's interested, by all means, shoot me a comment below. And they're not very pricey, these ones. They're pretty fairly priced for all 5 of them. You'd be surprised. She does do Malay Gold as well, the dwarf varieties, but they are a little bit more expensive. But these ones, being the Pacific variety, I think they're more accessible for her. Yeah, they sent these ones, so these are a bit more cheaper. So there you go, guys. Going coconuts again in Melbourne, and we're going to keep trying. And I know we will be successful sooner or later. But now we've got 5 to try and keep alive. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And sorry, apologies in advance too. Yesterday I did release a video, but as one of the viewers pointed out, I accidentally left my address on the box when I opened it. So thank you for pointing that out to me. I removed that video, but at the same time, this is all it was. Well, not all it was, but this is what it was. The arrival of the 5 Pacific Island coconuts. Don't forget to like, guys, subscribe, and share with your family as we go on this journey once again to try and grow, well, not try and make them fruit, but try and keep them alive, Pacific coconuts in a cool temperate climate in Melbourne. Alright, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you from the next video. Bye for now.